Hello adventurers, and welcome to Session 2 of Fables from the Tavern, a D&D VR campaign where we play on tabletop? Tabletop? That's not what his name is.
We play on a tabletop. It's there. It certainly exists.
Tavern Tales, Tabletop Adventures. We hope you enjoy the session. Yeah, we just hope you enjoy the session.
Last time on Fables from the Tavern. After a Manticore attacked a party, our heroes took up arms and defended the beast from killing anyone. However, it snatched a small human child named Gwendolyn. After defeating the beast, the Earl of the local area asked the players to track down where the beast had come from and take back Gwendolyn. They agreed, but decided first they needed to take some rest, in which they found their way through the streets of Thoral into the Harp and Bow Tavern. As some of the party members took up rooms in ones they had bought, such as Numor, Sai, and Fritz, others took a more dangerous approach, deciding to commit acts of tomfoolery for their own enjoyment. Shinnok outwitted one of the members of the tavern and managed to sneak inside the room claiming to be a plumber, of which, after being discovered, he made his way out, only for Hazel to fly through the window and simply walk out the room. Hazel then caused more trouble by biting on the stick of an old lady, of which everyone decided to stop, and luckily the lady walked downstairs relatively unharmed. After a good night's rest, the party awoke, had breakfast, and stepped outside, only for a shadow to fly over them, and a Manticore pounced. In the first round of combat, the players fought off the Manticore, with Numor freezing it in place. However, it appeared that the orc they had met prior, as well as the old woman, were actually doppelgangers, as they revealed themselves and started attacking the party. A voice echoed through them, a voice that resembled that of something not quite human. After the Manticore was slain, the two doppelgangers fell, and from their mouths echoed a few words. "You will die!" And so, our recap for last session has ended. We can begin our story once again of Fables from the Tavern.
Alright, you're back after that summary, and I must say, prepare your swords and spells. It's about to get crazy again.
Whoa! What do I prepare?
I'm going to say that every time. Mark my words. Okay, so
I will.
we're going to begin the session as the last one ended, as you guys stand over the bodies of two doppelgangers who, after you slayed the Manticore, dropped to the ground with nothing but sort of complete dullness, as a voice echoed through, proclaiming, "You will die. You will die." This voice kind of echoed throughout the streets before Fritz, you cast Wither and Bloom, which managed to completely stop the creatures from speaking and provided you with a bit of support. So now, as you stand outside the tavern with these doppelgangers laying before you, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna go over and smash one of the doppelgangers with my hammer. Am I still giant? Am I still raging? I would have one turn before my rage ends.
Yeah.
So I'd go over it and I just smash. I just smash one of the doppelgangers with my hammer, and then as I do that, I Mario shrink back down to my normal size.
Right, perfect. So the skull of the thing, you hear this large crack as various disgusting things are released from the immense pressure you put onto the head. That thing's dead and even more dead. Not much more about it. There's no way of bringing this thing back anymore. The other one is still laying completely limp. But neither appear to be posing a threat.
Excuse me. There's no need to inflict more violence as necessary. However, this is deeply concerning. We should probably, try and find if they were... I knew that old lady. She was the one from the hallway last night, correct?
Yeah, and I kind of need that silver coin back.
I'm gonna start slowly raising my hammer over the head of the other doppelganger.
I'm
No,
gonna stop
please.
you there, Hazel. I'm gonna.
This is a public
check the
place.
Old lady doppelganger to see if she has my coin. This like has this serves two purposes: to get a coin and also to see if there
I'll
was
put
any
my hammer away.
Yes,
Roll me
that is a
investigation check.
good shout, Shinnok. That is a good chat.
Or not. You can say shooting if you want, like it's easier.
Shoon and Stoon.
Yeah. Investigation. 16.
16, okay. So what you do find is the doppelganger itself seems to be holding a variety of items in these sort of pockets that are part of the skin. It's like this slimy membrane, is incredibly pressed upon the creature,
tasty.
but upon digging your hands are, by this point, incredibly filled with goop. It's quite disgusting. You manage to dig your fingers into one of the holes, unveiling the single silver that you gave the lady.
Alright, so either they probably took them over, but like, they're probably the same ones from yesterday. Or the items in the pockets. Just like regular things.
A worthless.
There doesn't appear to be anything else. That seems
Can
to be
I
the only thing that it holds.
Can I
Wait,
search the
my
pockets
hands
of
are still in the
orc for
thing.
rubber ducky? I'm searching the
yes, you
other
can.
body for a rubber ducky. Or a wooden ducky. That's a 7.
You have a look, but you're like even your tiny hands, that you just can't manage to the goop. The goop is pretty disgusting, and so provides like a slippy texture. So when you try to slip your hands into the pockets that you are trying to find, you just can't dig your hands in there deep enough.
Can I lick the goop, see what it tastes like?
Yeah, it's this sort of salty. It's like sweat.
Be careful.
Is the best way to describe it.
Why was that like already
It's like sweat.
planned?
Why did you already have a descriptor?
Sweat. Yeah.
Well,
Tasty.
I guess prepare for what your players are gonna do. Well, spies, I guess. But what for? I guess.
The spy.
But spy on whom? Did they know that we were going to be here? Maybe they were sent after we dealt with the Manticores at the party.
Or even worse, they're just randomly around just in case.
Yes, well,
That's like worst case scenario because there's like a multiple.
worst.
Maybe everyone's a
worst case
doppelganger.
scenario. I hope not, but I choose to believe that most people here are trustworthy. However, that is hopefully not unfounded.
Can I start walking about and moving like the doppelganger did?
Yes.
Hazel is a doppelganger?
Should we merely charge ahead to find whatever's happening here, or should we be more careful? I feel like.
We're gonna be trying to. We're gonna be off anyway, so anybody here won't be any problem towards us.
Yes, well, yes, I do want to save the girl whose name I still definitely remember. Gwendolyn, isn't it? Yeah, it's Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Dark Souls reference.
Oh, is it?
Balloons, monkey.
We should save Gwendolyn as fast as possible. We should save Gwen. But
Blues Tower
we
Defense
should be
6
careful.
reference.
What were we talking about? Balloons?
I don't know.
Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's a character. Blue Star Defense.
Anyway, stay on target.
No. Okay.
Star Wars reference.
There are many movies.
You guys
that
are just
say
finding
words
as
now,
many
I think.
ways to get us like
3
copyrighted
hours.
in the-
There's just reference as
Copyrighted
many
reference.
movies as we can.
Anyway,
Yeah. You can't copyright her references.
so what do you all think we should do? I haven't known you very long, but I do. You have
Should we
help.
tell the mayor? Like that seems like a big issue.
Does the mayor not already know? Is there a mayor here? Tim?
Not the mayor. whoever.
the
Arbold.
Earl of the
Arbold.
town.
What's his name? Earl.
Yeah,
that's
the Earl knows.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't? Alright. How did you know? We just spotted him.
Oh, Earl Arbald about the Manticore that bite, you said. Never mind.
Well, he knows about the Manticore.
He knows about the Manticore, but I meant like the doppelgangers.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
We should probably tell him.
That would be a good idea. So,
All right, let's go.
Alright, quick detour to the Earl, I guess.
detour? What do you say?
We take a detour to get the Earl, see what he thinks, and then we do, like, we probably go off to see if we can find the
Yes,
Manticore.
even if he doesn't
Yeah.
have anything to know, even if he doesn't have any knowledge, it'd be good
Ozzy,
for him
you
to
got
know that
anything
there
to
could be
input?
doppelgangers.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Mending to fix up the hole that the Manticore shot at me.
Oh.
Alright, awesome. So you like create these sparks with your hand that kind of meld the metal metal
Ah,
together,
yeah, you-
keeping it secured and making sure that it doesn't provide weakness to you.
Not actually hear that. Or just like close it over like
Nah.
an old wound.
Nah, it's like covering up a patch.
Alright, yeah.
Fascinating. Okay, let's go.
Just hear the sound and it sounds weird.
So
yeah.
you guys head off, and just maybe 5 minutes into your walk through the streets, you see this sort of bird circling above your heads. It's this black sort of raven-looking creature, which then circles round and round and round before landing on the shoulder of Sicilian and just pecks at your ear. So you've received a message such as this before, and you know that the message tends to be wrapped around one of the bird's legs.
Yes. I just kind of mutter
so
under
much
my
easier.
breath.
You got mail.
I mutter something under my breath. I guess it's up to you, anyone, if they want to try and figure out what I said. But and then
gonna try
I
to
guess
use that
I look at the message.
I would like to hear what you said, mainly because I can't really do much.
No, he just mutters, Aldred.
So you unpeel the piece of parchment from the leg, which has been quite neatly wrapped around with a small little ribbon, and being a very short message, just simply saying, Arbald summons you to his manor. Full stop.
Good timing. Thank you, Aldred. Helpful as ever. And I just send the crow away.
Bird just looks at you for a moment with these deep red eyes, before the eyes go from a red to a black, like splitting instantly, and the bird shoots off with a flutter of its wings. Hazel, would you like to jump at it?
I'm gonna
As it tries to fly.
I'm gonna start chasing after it.
Okie dokie. So the bird instantly flies about 3 feet forward.
And
Um,
I start flying.
you chase after it. It starts descending up in the air. Can
I cast Hold
what you gonna
Person?
do? Sure,
You guys?
if you want to.
Yes, please.
Hold
I need a
person?
wisdom
Oh, I guess
save.
that is lower level than Whole Monster.
I'm also not a monster. I am a person.
Really? I couldn't tell.
Wait, I need a wisdom save.
Oh fuck. Let's go.
Wait, are you Fae? Because you're a fairy?
Yeah.
Because if you're Fae, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah, I'm Fae.
Yeah, that's humanoid.
Fairy's not also humanoid?
Very.
They are, I believe.
Oh, if they are,
That's
that's
dual typing.
Yeah, I'm a humanoid Fae.
Isn't
I'm a
it
humanoid
they
fae.
just can't be charmed?
Not that
Yes,
they can't
yeah,
be,
roll.
but I have.
They
have
No,
advantage.
it's mostly just that
14.
whole person affects humanoids.
It
Yeah.
just succeeds.
Fae is
no,
humanoid.
I just succeed.
Don't
Everybody just
don't
Most
use
things
that.
are
I have 6 wisdom.
Okay, but I have
Another-
it's a 15 DC, so you feel, I just point my hand out, and you feel, very much, I haven't watched it, but it's very much like Avatar. You feel the blood just start locking up.
Blood bending.
Doesn't
Yes,
that kill
fully,
me
and you-
immediately?
No.
Heart just stops beating.
It feels like it, but it's probably not actually
He
it.
is just held in place by, yeah. You feel the
I
blood
just
flowing
I
in your
turn
body.
around and just start
can't
swinging
turn
it. I
around.
think it's coming from just at the air.
You can't
can't
turn
turn
around,
around.
that's the problem.
Wait, is my entire body frozen? Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna catch Hazel.
Oh, do I just start falling then?
You're paralyzed.
Yeah, your
right?
wings
Or how does
stop.
whole person
Paralyzed,
work?
so if your wings stop.
Yeah, so how far up would I have gotten before
I'm
I
gonna
got
try and catch
stopped?
Hazel.
Probably about 20 feet.
Okay.
So you'll take a bit of bludgeoning.
I'm catching the... Or I can just drop it before you hit the ground, and then you roll.
Would you like to attempt to catch them?
Are you going to bet Hazel?
Before they hit the ground, I'd
reaction?
like to drop the spell.
Okay.
Just,
Do you fall back?
Like,
Keep in
just
mind, I
pretend.
can't
Like
just
15 feet.
stop right before. I'm still gonna have like perpetual
well, you're
motion.
still conscious. You know what's happening.
Even I'm stupid.
Okay, well, the blood... As you start falling, you feel the blood start to flow again. Obviously, you still fall, and then I guess you
How
catch
how
yourself.
far up from the ground am I?
20 feet.
Yeah, you're 20 feet.
I'll be
Well,
underneath to catch
if
you
I'm
if you-
20 feet up, I'll like be a bit confused for about 5 feet and then start flapping my wings again.
All right, so you don't manage to get back in the flying motion because the height you're at, it's not good. You know, it's not the best to get fully flying. You're able to make sure that your fall is a light one. So could you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
19.
19, all right. So, no, you're able to completely stay on your feet as you roll to the floor very gently with your wings and land in a sort of barrel yet oddly dainty position.
As much as I'd like to say you shouldn't have done that, I do appreciate that you prevented that from happening.
I'm just gonna start walking in circles on the spot, trying to see what grabbed me.
I'll just... yep, that's it.
So, does anyone have a passive perception above 13?
I have a
I
perception
got a
of
passive
13.
perception of 8.
I have a
13
passive
will
perception
do.
of 13.
Those of
think
13.
mine is- Probably not high enough, but
Where's my character sheet?
So,
yeah, no, it's not above
to any of
13.
those who do have a passive perception
Yeah,
above 13, what you
me
notice... Oh, sorry,
Go
you
ahead.
continue. What were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just about to say my passive perception. It's above 13.
Okay. Yeah, so everyone who has a one above 13, what you notice is the more you walk, there appears to be ravens landing on the edge of the buildings, staring down at you, and then staying there. It's almost entirely still. And then after another, sort of a longer, 5-minute walk, another. And so it gets more and more frequent until there could have been maybe up to 20 ravens in total that have been looking at you before you reach the bottom of the sort of hill that the overlooking cliff sort of face that Arbel's manor lies upon. The town itself at this time it's pretty early morning. The workday doesn't begin for a bit later. People in most of Mifar tend to start work a bit later and finish deep into the night. So at this time, most people are spending breakfast with their families indoors. So you hear the odd, chink of glasses, but you're able to make your way to the base of the cliff, which is this long, winding path that goes up the side, neatly edged with these wooden fences that seem to have been properly furnished and replaced frequently, keeping them this nice, really nice, safe-looking look. Either side of these large oak trees that kind of lean over, creating a sort of passage, like an archway. As you guys approach, you begin to head up to the top, and you have some time to talk with each other as you wind your way to the top. But it's about a 10-minute walk.
Okay.
Birds.
Yeah, just ignore them. Watchers, they're just guards.
Quite loud.
Hazel. Wait, I don't know your name.
I've said my name before. When I introduced myself, I somehow muttered out the word Hazel.
Hazel.
Names are
Hazel.
pretty consistent across languages.
Hazel.
Yeah.
Don't eat the birds. As much as I would enjoy letting you, don't.
She will
Same
continue
thing.
to idle
Correct.
one hand against her javelin.
Well, you walk in?
So, after a brief chat, you make your way to the top, of which you remember there's this sort of the remnants of the party. You see there's a small patch of bloodstain that some gardener is currently trying to frantically wipe away from the party the night prior. As you approach the doors themselves, you are filled with the sense that this building is entirely and incredibly of a rich person, as you would expect. So, you know, as you arrive at the front of this great building, it feels like a welcome rest after such a climb. Its intricate wattle daub exterior is a thing of beauty, and it's like many windows give a sort of insight into the life that's being lived inside. As you approach the large oaken door, you're presented with this large knocker that seems to resemble that of a deer.
Oh dear. I was waiting for someone to say it. I was waiting for someone.
Knock, knock, knock.
So there's echo
I'm just gonna stop
sounds
punching.
across both this way, and you can hear the echo from inside the house. And after a minute or so, you hear this kind of shuffle coming from the cracks in the door, and you hear this click of a lock, and then the door swings open, sort of creaking as it does so, and this small young man that can be no older, than 16, who has this slight amount of hair on his upper lip, this brown, neatly organised hair, and this blue tunic with a red and white coat, who you recognise to be the birthday boy from last night, Larson Albertson. Hello?
Happy after birthday.
Well, I mean, it was a bit of an odd birthday, wasn't it?
Kind of.
Yes.
Well,
Excuse
thank you
us.
for not letting me die. What are you here for?
Excuse us. We have a message from Arbald. Can you show us in the letter?
Right. Well, he's upstairs if he can be bothered to walk up there.
Can I just scatter under past his legs?
But what's that one doing? Get it back here! And he starts running after you, trying to grab at your felt coat.
Who's with us?
Do you speak?
Not really. Well, it does speak, but like, can you understand it? Is a different question.
Can you understand it?
No.
Then I can't understand it, can I?
It's friendly and
Gently.
it's been helping us, so
Yeah.
calm down, lads.
God. At which point this lady with golden hair,
I think Larson.
kind of
I don't remember that.
neatly wrapped into this bun, this blue overcoat enters. Hi. Hello. I'm sorry for Larson. He's not in the best mood after last night. Shut up, Mum.
Do not speak
How old are
this
you?
way.
Don't
I'm older
disrespect
than
your
what you think I am.
elders, Arbaldson.
You're all so
What?
boring.
15.
And he storms up the stairs.
That's a 15.
He's 16, unfortunately. An odd age, shall we say. Of which he says, please, head upstairs. And now, after this sort of brief encounter with Larson, you're able to actually take a good look at the house on the inside. It's got this sort of... It's like you've entered a completely different plane of existence from the houses and taverns you've seen so far. It's so much more intricate. There are these beautiful stairs that kind of spiral upwards from the base of the house that end in this long wooden landing with an intricate handrail. And then to the left is this kind of stand that contains various garments of the family. And right above the stairs, in the dead center, is this golden chandelier that sways ever so gently above your heads, shining this kind of golden light upon the place, so different from what stands around it. It's a place of pure beauty. Please, if you head upstairs, I'm sure Arbald will be much willing to see you. It's the first door to the left. Just give it a knock and he'll invite you in promptly.
This is the mother of Larson? We're talking about?
This is Larson's mother and Arbald's wife, yes.
Okay.
Her name is Helena.
Yes. Thank you, Helena.
It's okay, don't worry. If you want to have any food, I've got some leftovers from breakfast if you're hungry.
That one's always hungry.
Leftovers from breakfast.
Yeah, we had. I mean, it was the day after Larson's birthday. Although he doesn't eat much, he just likes to eat all the unhealthy stuff they try to feed kids nowadays. I've got some spare jelly if you'd like that. It's got
Jelly for
It's
breakfast.
got chicken in it.
What? That
Just don't remove the meat.
It's fermented kind of chicken where they take all the fat, the gel of it,
Like,
as well as the gelatin.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and then like
You just leave the chicken in.
Like jelly
it's
eel.
jelly with the
So,
bits like
Well,
cat food.
I don't have majority consensus here, but as much as I'd love to indulge in meal, we are in a rush. However, if the rest need sustenance that we don't already have, that'll be fine with me.
Does the little one want anything?
Yeah.
The little one can talk for themselves. Well, answer for themselves.
Unfortunately, we cannot speak for us. We cannot understand. What the little
Do you want some food, little one?
Please.
Seems
Yes!
that Hazel's a kid.
Please don't patronize.
What do you mean? Oh,
It's quite a horrific fighter right there.
oh God. I'm ever so sorry. I thought you were, I'm sorry. I'm all in the mess today. Please come through. I've got some variety of foods I can give you. And see, she kind of has this red blush across her face. Heads into the room. And Hazel is. Would you like to follow?
Yeah, she just scuttles, following behind her.
So scuttling behind it as you enter this large sort of dining room to the right, and it's got this large oaken table in the center that stands maybe 10 feet long, with chairs all along it, as well as this large gold-rimmed chair at the end, which you can assume to be Arbald's, whose plate is completely clear. In the center is this large jelly. It's 3 stories high. And you can see there's bits of chicken wings, even a chicken head in one of them, as well as a variety of pastries
delish.
on the outside, which are like, think of it like it's a mix between a pain au chocolat and a croissant. It's got like chocolate running through it, but it's more in the shape of a
Pain au
croissant.
chocolat.
Croissant.
Can you say delicioso?
No.
Delicious.
I don't think Hazel can.
What's Hazel gonna go for? So,
The
what
chicken
would you
head.
like?
He's
The
going
chicken
straight
head
to
is
go
in-
dig out the chicken head.
So
Hazel
she
is
goes
just
and looks at you,
great.
goes, so what would you, and you just jump on the table and start digging your way through, and she's like,
You muse.
oh God. I mean, sure, go ahead. And she's a bit disappointed as she, you could tell that she seems to have cooked this, and you're now like ripping it to shreds. But eventually you get your hands on this chicken head, which is kind of like all wrinkled, and all the feathers have been taken off it. Seems to have been boiled by the looks.
Delicious.
I'm
I start
guessing you're
chewing on
eating
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Okay. You start chewing on this chicken head, which you take a bite out of its head, and it's just got this. To you, it's probably quite nice. To anyone else, it would be disgusting. It's got a horrible texture. It's crunchy. It's certainly a meal. Enough to fill a small person like you.
Hell yeah. I'll take a pastry on my way out.
So covered in jelly and with the pastry in hand, you exit the room. You guys
And a
probably
chicken
making
head in
your-
my mouth.
Yeah, chicken head up in your mouth. You guys have probably got to the base of the stairs, and you just see Hazel just standing there, coated in this like greenish clear jelly, chicken head in one in mouth, and like this pastry in hand. Where are you heading off to, Hazel? Are you just walking up to them, just joining them?
I'll join it. I'll go back up to the party now that I got food.
Hazel brushes past you, Sai, and your hand is coated in this jelly, which just kind of seems to like stick to your skin no matter what you try to do.
He just kind of whispers to Helena, I'm terribly sorry.
It's alright, last one was worse when he was a toddler, trust me. Don't tell him I said that though.
He laughs, I'm sure.
At which point, you make your way to the top of the stairs, and as you approach the door you've been directed to, you hear a loud voice coming from inside that just goes, "My militia are much more capable than these novices. You can't send them out there, they're going to die. We can handle this." Of which you can hear Arbald kind of softly respond to this loud shouting voice. Of which you guys are able to knock the door if you wish, or listening closer.
I'll just hold up my hand to stop Cy from knocking because he definitely was.
I go
He
underneath
was
Fritz's hand and
reaching
push
up
the
his
door
hand.
open.
Yeah, sure. He was reaching up his hand to knock, and he just stops for a moment.
Listen, our military are so much more prepared for this. You hear this kind of slimy voice coming from... We don't know these people. They could be dangerous. They could be working with them. They've been attacked around the edge. We can't trust them. We need to keep to ourselves. We can't just trust anyone advice we end, you know how we end up. At which Arbold starts responding softly. You can't really hear Arbold's voice. He's got this kind of soft voice that doesn't push through the outer edge.
Is the voice inside Aldrin?
Yes, you recognize it to be the slimy voice of Aldred.
I'll put my hand down, so
Aldred?
if Cy wants to knock, he can.
He knocks on the
Oh,
door.
I was gonna go just push the door open.
Alright, one sec. Sorry. Okay, so you knock on the door. Hazel, are you going to just open it despite not listening? Despite not
I'm
knocking,
gonna
sorry.
try just pushing it.
So you give it a push. Doesn't seem to budge. It's a pretty decent knock, of which you hear Arbold just whispers as he comes at the door. That's them. Be nice. Of which you hear the door opens and Arbold goes, Hey! Welcome, I'm sorry to... Aldred just looks in the background.
Nice to see you, friend. He puts on like a
Nice.
very large smile.
I'm fully looking.
Silverhune, see you again. Of which,
Yes, back again.
Arbold goes,
Guess who's
sorry
back?
about him.
I quickly look
Come in,
past him.
and you see this, you push, right, push down.
Immediately looking past him, looking at the Earl. We killed another one.
Another one.
Another Manticore?
Manticore, yeah.
Yeah.
It attacked
And
us
some
this
doppelgangers.
morning when we left our tavern.
That is
It's
worrying.
dead. And two
We've had
doppelgangers.
reports. What as in, you know, there's... I
They
don't
took
remember,
on
remind
forms
me.
of other people.
Yes.
So you might have some more,
guys.
we don't know.
It is dangerous, I see. Oh, God.
Indeed.
We've had reports of more attacks on the edge of the town, that is. There have been multitudes of reportings of creatures flying overhead. Then nothing. Some places... Well, we've had 5 fatalities so far. I believe we may be under attack from something. This is why I've come to you,
Probably Manticores.
you guys.
We
I was
had
quite...
a voice, didn't we?
A voice?
Yes. The Manticore spoke.
The Manticore
I
spoke?
pitched
Like... Oh,
A voice that was not
Perfect comment.
Yes.
the Manticore that we fought didn't speak that high. I mean, it was... Oh, kill.
Yeah,
must
it
kill.
didn't seem like the Manticore at all. It sounded like
It spoke coherently.
So did the doppelgangers. They all three, the 2 doppelgangers and the Manticore, each
like-
spoke in the same voice.
in unison.
Of which Aldred stepped forwards as if they're being controlled.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I see. So now as you're able to kind of enter this room entirely, you see it's got this like desk on one side with papers sprawled all over it, a map of Mifar right in the center, and then a small map of just High Canton to the left, this large chair. And Aldred is this weird humanoid figure. His name, he is clearly displayed on this little name tag on the desk, to the, like one of the chairs to the side. He's Aldridge Rowley. He's kind of this lean, sinister-looking man with this kind of like really pale skin. He has this neatly parted black hair, and he kind of wears these iron shoulder pads that each resemble a feather. They are completely like, you know, metallic, but they've clearly been woven to like go down his shoulders for him. He's wearing this studded leather armor, where each individual stud is a tiny raven, and he has this large greatsword to his side, which his hand now rests upon, with this black handle, and on the edge is this large sort of beak that makes the crest of the handle. So, are you the ones that Arbold told me about?
Probably the ones at the party.
Right. This is Arbod now. He goes, I thought it was rash the other day. I sent you off without anything and any advice or any... I wasn't thinking straight, as you could see. I brought you here so we could discuss things before you set off. There's no point going on a wild goose chase, and you guys will probably need something to aid you.
Yeah.
We've managed to raise something from you so far, for your help at the party as well as help in saving this so far. And he reaches it into his pocket and withdraws 200 gold.
Money! Jeez! Wealth!
What?
I'm hoping this will help you in
I hear the
anything
clink of coins.
by.
And then a lot of
my hands up
coins.
for the
Could be
bag.
wrong. Could be
He
wrong.
finds
still
it
a lot of
and
copper.
drops it into Hazel's hand.
20 silver. Or 2 gold.
Nice.
I'm hoping
Did you
that
get the
will help you
gold?
in anything you do, and honestly,
Yeah.
the town is ever grateful.
Oh,
We managed to raise, the people at the party raised over, well, we reckon about 175 gold and 22 silver, as well as 7 copper, which is the most we've ever rose before for someone, and I put some extra for your hard work.
Thank
I
you.
just want to thank you
Sincerely, Earl. Earl. Thank you. Sincerely, Earl.
I'm the one to thank you. Aldrich just goes,
Got the gold back yet.
It's funds to do so.
you hear the rustle of gold coming from Hazel.
Having a thank you before the job.
I'm gonna take out one of the gold coins and just start biting into it.
Aldrich
want a
goes,
couple.
in my opinion, I don't think gold should be rewarded until afterwards.
What do
Arbald.
I don't care what
Aldrich.
you think, Aldrich, or whatever the hell your name is. I think that we need
Excuse
a way
me,
to get to the
Shinnok.
place.
Be respectful to the general. Is he a general? What is he?
He is a
I have
thing,
no...
which is
I
basically
can't even
he's
see
the
this
leader
man.
of the army around.
Sai's whole attitude as you've entered this room has very much shifted. Like with Arbald, it's more sincere, but it's very much shifted to kind of an insincere smile.
So upon saying that, Aldrich steps forward. Once, twice, kind of gliding across the floor rather than walking. It's like there's something otherworldly about him. He looks at you. Don't speak to me in such a manner. Please.
Ah, he said please.
Why should he? Why shouldn't he? Why should he respect you?
This is
I
a
am
trusted
Thane
helper.
of this land. I rule the military of our enclave.
Okay,
I'm not in the
what about your
military.
actions? What have
He's
you
trusted
done?
by Arbald, so he's trusted by us.
That's not at all. I have
Having a
never
title
signed the
means
idea
nothing.
of a friend of a friend is my friend.
You see,
What do we see?
We're muted.
Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
only-
That's what I thought too.
Dude, you just died.
Stu?
yes, I'm still here. Hello.
You just
So
went,
what do
You
we
just said
see?
you see.
Oh, it glitched for me for a second. Sorry. You see his eyes glow sadly for a second, before turning to this sort of
Does he cry?
malicious attempt.
his eyes-
Arbol steps forwards and says, "Please just treat him with a level of respect." Okay.
I will give him respect if he gives me respect.
He is giving us respect.
Fine. What worth do you have of this enclave? Give me one simple reason.
Ask her.
I have a cool looking staff and I am very good with tricks.
Cool looking is not enough.
It is very.
We have a fully trained
pretty
military,
functional.
and Arbald expects me to let you all out to do a mission that is incredibly dangerous and would lead to several deaths of not only you, but our people should it fail.
Your military.
Well, then
needs
what's
to
the
be here
big-
to
if
protect
you
your
sent-
people.
We could
We're
do this.
expendable.
You're not expendable.
And also, like,
Arbald.
just like,
There you go.
send like
There's a
a
reason.
ring of your enclave behind us, so if we do fail, then you can already go in.
For
Makes no
you,
difference.
we are expendable. We are not part of your army. We are not paid by you.
You have 2 days. Of which Arbol goes, no, come on, that's 2 days before I send my men out, no matter what you say, Arbold.
You'll just be letting...
That's enough time.
You'll just be letting your defenses down.
My defenses
As much as I...
are much more stronger than you expect.
Much more stronger. Okay.
Fritz, calm down, and
Sending the
2
army
days
out
is enough.
leaves the people undefended.
Arbold
Don't
kind
do
of steps up to you, Fritz, just whispers in your ear. Don't bother him. It will be fine.
Alright.
Which, kind of filled with a sense of power over this room. Now, 2 days. Leave.
Arbol?
As much as it saddens me to leave your presence, Aldred, we'll be going now.
Is this 2 business days or like 2 general
Arbold
days?
just kind of says, he just kind of mumbles to you, Fritz.
48
"I'll meet you
hours or
outside.
like...
I expect to see you here, we'll say, I'll be nice, noon in 2 days' time.
Hold on.
Right.
So it's not 2 days to get the job done. It's 2 days to get there, get the job done, and get back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Usually if I say like...
Or at
30
least provide us
seconds at
some
most.
useful information, which would prove better than dying. Does that sound
Oh.
acceptable?
Okay.
Oh, you
There's no use arguing, Fritz. He whispers this.
Arbold
There's
kind
no
of
use
just
arguing.
shows. Arbold just like, I told you all, I'll meet you outside. Of which Aldred, as you all turn to leave, goes, Silverhune, stay behind.
Oh. Yes, of course.
stay behind after class, Silverhune.
So you all exit the room.
He just thinks in his head, did I overdo it?
With a swift of his hand. Sorry, what did you say?
I turn to the side before leaving and say, in case you need a stress reliever, have here Twix here to pet, and then I have.
Why,
Twix
thank
stay
you,
behind.
Newmore. He picks up the cat and just like strokes it lovingly.
Alright, then
As I walk past Sai, I'm gonna give him 1 gold coin.
He doesn't eat it.
Alright, I turn to leave, and as I wait, I look and listen through the eyes and ears of Twix.
Oh, okie dokie.
I knew what you were doing.
So you send a few moments and
That's
your
fine.
eyes are
That's fine.
instantly transported into that of Twix's, and you just kind of see the elbow of Sai as you're kind of nestling there for the time being. Did you speak?
The elbow.
Yeah, just kind of just staring at Sai's elbow. Of which, as you exit immediately, Aldred flicks his hand and this purple energy appears, and then the door slams shut. Silver.
Oh, no need to be aggressive. Yes?
Can I try and listen in?
You can. Roll me a perception check.
Thank you. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, 16 again. Alright, fair enough. It rolled 13. I thought it was like a fail from the last time, because it didn't like change. Then it still rolled a 16.
Okay.
Nice.
16. Alright, you'll be able to hear most of this. Pretty well. The door's not particularly well sealed. So yeah, Aldred looks towards you, Sai goes, I'm disappointed, Silverhune. I did think better of you than to join such a rookie group.
Well, they assisted me in the Manticores against the Manticores of the party with no proper reason to. They're ragtag, but they get the job done, and I believe they're trustworthy. They at least many of them were invited to the party by someone.
Many.
I just
He won't lie and say that Hazel was invited to the party.
They are much more than ragtag. One of them can't speak. The other is clearly blind. One was incredibly rude, and the other was a robot.
Well, they're not used to high society life, and also,
Blind.
well, what does the status of Newmore Ironclad have to do with anything?
I cannot trust things whose lives are merely creations.
Bastards.
I only trust things that exist truly, not beings of magic.
You believe that Numor may be potentially possible to control.
I believe that the Wrangler of Ravens does not see it as real. Merely a creation. It cannot die. It's barely living.
I understand.
Now-
He continues to pet the cat.
I fear that you will fall weak with them, Silverhune. Don't let them drag you down.
Of course not.
And remember
Wise as
who
ever,
you work
Eldred.
for.
Yes. Wise as ever, Eldred. I trust your judgment.
You may leave now. Just don't let
By the
them
way,
get to you.
in case it's not obvious, he's lying through his teeth right now.
I trust your judgment!
Aldrin is just incredibly, like, he's so full of himself that
Every time he turns around,
he
he like
laps
pick
up
up a
every
knife
word
and
that
I'm
you
about to
say.
stab him and he turns back.
So as you leave, you're able to open the door, which you get no magical assistance, and then he then slams it closed with his magic, of which Arbold kind of ushers you around.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry about Aldred.
Don't be.
But he gets the job done, and
We get the job done too.
his
I
family
understand
have
your
done
reasoning for
wonders.
hiring him.
Family does not equal your
Ohana
status.
means family.
It's more than
Family
family.
is...
okay? There are some things you can't question.
That's a good one.
You spoke.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get you. I'm
You're
gonna
just
make you
playing
flashcards.
insane Stitch.
Like, but the problem is like
Repeated what I said.
the problem with like flashcards for me is that I can't read them.
Good
so
parent.
I'm gonna have to assume you're saying them right. I trust you.
Okay, yeah, he'll rejoin the rest of the
You
party.
also have to assume that I can read.
Listen,
That's
there are
a
shops
fair
in
point.
town that may prove you decent.
You could also be blind, and I'd never know.
We have found some reports of attacks, mainly coming from the northern wall. You head out there, ask around. You may find some people that were witness to the event or anything, and, well, it may lead you down this path. I'm sorry that's all I can offer, but with that
is
gold,
plenty.
you should be able to buy yourself anything you need. Well, some things at least. I'm sorry I couldn't offer more.
Again, I thank you for the concern of the people. I must be going now. Earl,
Hopefully we can.
you have my thanks.
I'm sorry about Crowley. Rowley. He's quite the figure.
Yes, he'll rejoin the rest of the party at this point. Just kind of reassure Newmore. He's like, I apologize for what I said. I can't really stand up to Aldred as it currently stands.
That's quite alright. I understand the
We'll
importance
teach you
of
how.
status.
So, Arbold kind of ushers you downstairs and just says, "Good luck. You're better than he thinks you are. Prove that to him, and you will find yourselves much, much richer and happier people. Thank you." And then he kind of
Run,
embarrassed
Richard.
turns around and heads back into Aldred's room. Well, the room with Aldred in. It's Arbold's house. Aldred just seems to take ownership of the place. You guys are met by Helena. So, how did it go?
Well, we insulted him to bits. He insulted us back, and then he called our friend devoid of life. So overall, not very good.
I'm guessing that was Aldred.
Yeah. Arbo's
Yeah,
good.
well-
He's fine.
Crowley's not exactly the nicest person around.
Is it
There's a
really?
little chuckle. There's a little chuckle from Zach. Doesn't elaborate.
Anyway, yeah, we got like some leads, and we got some money, so we can go help some people. Save that one.
Well, good luck, and don't let Aldred get the better of you. He's...
Why do some people say, oh,
People don't
Some
like
people
him.
say,
I'll
"Oh,
be
he's
totally
so
honest. Now that we're out of earshot, he's not a very likable character, but he is in charge and he is wise in battle. So
Have to be wise at a battle too.
Yes, I agree.
As long as it's useful.
Prove him wrong, okay? Prove him wrong.
Alright.
At least. That might set him in his track. Ah. He did a thumbs up. Good creature. She opens the door for you all to leave.
What teach you, common?
Okay. So we're heading
I
out to
just
the northern.
glare. I glare at her as I walk by.
She just gives you this beaming, like, smile with these really pearlescent teeth.
I show off my crystal teeth.
Which are literally crystal. You show off your these teeth are like damaged crystal thanks to all the chewing that you do on things you probably shouldn't chew on.
Like
She's like,
coins.
lovely.
Yeah.
How many
we
have
have
coins
some
have
of
you
those?
eaten?
Yes. Yeah. I gave you the one that I've been chewing.
The thing about it is, I can't tell that you've been doing it.
Not until you touch it.
You feel the thing as like an element of like sogginess to it, and you felt your way around a gold coin before. Let's be honest. And
Yeah.
there are so many chew marks in this thing. It's just.
I wait
about
until
passable.
Hazel like walks decently in front of me and I just peck it at the back of her head. Just toss it at the back of her head.
You hear this clunk on the back of your
It's
head.
no
as you
longer even
hit
legal
straight
tender.
to the coin.
I take out my javelin.
Try me.
Now, stop fighting. There's no need to fight. Just a
I
coin.
could just toss it back at you.
I pick up the coin and start chewing it again.
Jesus.
Alright, so, as you head your way into the streets, where would you guys like to head first? Would you like to go to the northern wall, or have a hunt around for any shops in the town?
Ooh, we have a 200 share. Do we want to go to stores or?
I don't
I want to go
know
home.
if Hazel's gonna share.
I kind of want some more darts. If that's not, I can have like a gold or something, 2 gold or something. Just get some more darts.
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm not really in
Yeah,
need
I
of
could
anything,
use more
but
spells.
perhaps heading to the shop quickly would be good.
Yeah, just like head to see if anything's new. Any shop may have like some ballista in the background, and you're just going, "Why do you?" No, I don't know. Maybe back from my old days in the ships, I got something when it broke down. I was like, all right, fair enough. How much is it? He says 20 gold, and I'm like, Jesus, that's cheap. And he's like, yeah, I want to get rid of the wife. Thinks it's insane. Anyway, that's a relatively normal story for me.
I see.
So we're going
So-
to shops.
Go to the shops?
Yep,
Alright,
to the
so,
shops.
you head down to the sort of city centre where it's kind of like the other sections tend to be the people and where they live. This section, the middle is entirely the shops. The market is kind of starting to set up for the day. Various stalls setting up. You can already smell the thyme in the air. Not thyme, the herb thyme, obviously.
Fine.
There is kind of this element of saltiness in the air too, as there is this common beverage of the area, which is like it's an incredibly salty ale with this foam on top that's made from really whisked around really fast salt that creates like almost like a sea foam on the top. It's incredibly popular among many of the human folk in the area. What you notice
Why
are
is
there
everything
tend to
in this
be
town salty?
it's salt is there are salt mines nearby. It's one of the
There's
reasons
not.
why
There's.
they're so
I don't
rich.
think there's been one piece of food or drink you haven't described as being salty.
Yeah, basically, the two main things that get their thing, mainly agriculture, but there's a really prominent salt quarry nearby, where they get loads of the natural salt from, which it's not like sea salt, it's mined salt. Anyway,
Mind
so what you
salt,
see is
salt of the mind.
Mind
salt of the
goblins.
mind. Yes, it's magical. No, I'm kidding. So as you enter the center, there are 4 shops right in the middle that seem to be dominating the local area. Firstly is Josley's Brewery. Then there's one that is labeled the Burning Anvil, which just has this anvil that has this like flames coming off the top. It's pretty obvious. And the third is Hilton's Local Goods, and then there's Gregory's Foods, which is just pretty basic. There's just a guy just painted smiling with his thumbs up with a piece of bread in one hand and a thumbs up in the other, which is obviously probably Gregory. So which of those would you like to head in first?
I'd like to go to the Flaming Anvil.
What was the first one, sorry?
The first one was Joe's Lee's Brewery.
Okay. The Anvil one with Chinook then.
Alright, so which one, sorry, who's going in which one, sorry?
I'm going to Flaming Anvil.
Flaming Anvil.
If they're going to the anvil, I'm following.
Alright, so,
I
as you
hope
approach
Hazel
the door,
comes too, because
it's... Hazel's...
If Hazel
Following
doesn't come,
Shinnok.
You following Shinnok? Alright, so,
Alright,
you...
whole party's going there then.
Alright,
Hey, so I just wanted to interrupt the video here to have a little bit of a break, give you all a bit of a rest from the lengthy content, as well as make a few thank yous and acknowledgements that I'm really intrigued to make, as I really want you all to, you know, just express your love for these people. First of all, a huge thank you to all the people that play in this game. So thank you, Ari, Joe, Waffle, Cabin, and Lance. You five are some of the greatest D&D players I have ever had the utter pleasure of DMing for, and you guys are truly some of the greatest players that this game has to offer, and DMing for you makes me incredibly proud, and it's truly just one of the greatest pleasures, and I'd like to thank you all for being just so amazing. I can't express it more than that. You guys are just truly the best. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to the Arcane Ward, who are another D&D VR YouTube channel. They use Tavern Tales much like us, and I'll be linking their channel down below as well as up above. Please check them out. Genuinely, this is some of the greatest D&D I've ever watched. Each episode is incredibly thrilling. They're already on episode 4, and genuinely, these guys are absolute experts, and if you guys are even slightly enjoying this, trust me, you will love them, so please go check them out. Also, huge thank you to Studio Shinto and the rest of his developer team. These are the people that have created the game that we play with software. It's called Tavern Tales Tabletop Adventures. One of the reasons that I actually set up this channel was I love the software so much. I've been playing it for 3 years, that I really wanted to show the world how amazing it is. The effort put into this development process has been insane. I've been, you know, a beta tester, and Shinto really cares about this, and I really hope you guys will go check the software out if you haven't already, because I know you'll enjoy it, and you get to play with people worldwide. It's been a pleasure over these past 3 years to be able to play on it, and I can't wait for what's to come. And finally, I'd also like to say, if you guys like the map you can see, it's actually created by myself. It's custom made, so I scaled up all of the props to make them like pseudo life size. If you like it, give me a comment and I can give a tour round as well as link to the map code so you can all use it. It's a nice little backdrop, changes up from the classic tavern, and really adds a new feel to the game for when you want those sessions to just feel a bit different. So without further ado, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little break, and yeah, back to me in the future. It's time to get back to the session. Thank you.
full play. So you open the door, and you can see there's someone currently staring at some of the weapons that are displayed on the wall, a long sword in particular. As you enter, what you see is this fire genasi with this kind of short hair, this almost eternally set alight. These hands with long nails, which are seemingly like set alight as you enter. As the person is a hammer, and then thwacking it with a small hammer, as if like a maul, forming it into a powerful weapon. And then you also see there is this sort of two goblins in the background which are running about carrying different daggers and just hitting them against things, and then heating them up and then just whacking them against all the walls. And despite this sort of, unorthodox method seemingly actually working, as these are becoming sharper and sharper, as these goblins seem to be stupid yet skilled. The first thing you notice is the intense warmth of the air, though. It's like the air around you is incredibly hot. It's like you've gone from, you know, the Arctic to a hot desert. It's like an incredibly stark contrast.
How are you? Sorry to bother you.
Hey.
Yeah. Do you happen to sell some darts that I could, like, get off you?
Give me a sec, I might have a few. John! That shouts to one of the goblins.
Don't shout, they hurt.
Get the dart. So what you see is this.
I would like more than one.
More one. John! Get 2 darts! One more.
Alright. Yeah, a bit more.
Just get all the darts, John. And which one of the goblins just kind of looks real sad and starts skulking over to one of the corners. Name's Melanie. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
I've seen you guys before. Yeah.
No, you haven't. We're new in town.
I have a question for you, DM. Does the goblin leave the dagger there?
Yes, the goblin does.
I'm gonna go over and start striking the wall with the dagger.
Hazel,
So
stop
you
that.
just
You're not...
climb over the thing, and then you just see Melanie. You just look. What the hell is that one doing? Get off! And starts grabbing you with these burning hot hands. So you just like there's just this. And this tells you just
sorry.
sorry.
No, I was trying to grab like Hazel and like
She like
it's like a
delves her
stray
hands in
cat,
the
like grab
water.
like the back of her neck and just like fucking
I'm gonna
lift her over.
I'm gonna start clawing your arm if you do that.
That's fine. I'm just gonna
I
put
don't have
it.
hold
I'm gonna-
person anymore.
Try to scratch his arm.
But my
I'm
stuff.
gonna
This
roll.
one.
You could probably like if you're intending to do damage roll, but like if you don't want it, you can just say you do it.
I don't want to hurt you, but I want to hurt you.
Alright, it's painful but doesn't do
Hey,
that.
yo.
I would tell you, her melee strikes do 5 damage. So
Ow.
keep in mind
That would
strength,
hurt
but
you.
It would hurt.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
want
it's
to
gonna hurt, but I'm
add
not-
health points from you.
Alright, thank you. Jesus, fucking sit there. Sorry about
Insta killing. 4 turns.
that.
So
Yeah, I was
what
also-
are you guys doing in town? Getting new
we're doing
people.
some things for the what's his face? Arbel? That's it.
Earl,
I
yes.
was wondering if you could like do you know like do you like research weapons? Can you like tell me about a weapon?
I mean, I know a bit. Yeah, I'll make them.
Alright, and I give him my staff and I'm like, what is this? It seems to be better than everything else I have, but like I don't know what it is.
Is this the golden one?
The marble, yeah, the marble.
Yeah, the marble. Sorry, marble. I don't know. It seems to be pretty well put together. Maybe the start kind of hitting it gently. Something about it. The ball on the top seems to have, like the top. Sorry, it seems to have like more weight to it than it should. Start swinging it around. Yeah, it's got to have some sort of effect on it. Some sort of arcane. I don't know. Not into
Yeah,
magic stuff.
first I got it was
Certainly
pretty
not
magical.
balanced quickly.
Yeah, this person I got it from was pretty magical, so
Makes sense. It seems to have a more heavy top, allows for a, more clean hit. It's quite useful actually. I'd keep hold of that, wouldn't sell that one. Although it depends. I'll buy it off you.
no.
Alright, well,
I
go on.
wouldn't sell that
I'll give you,
myself,
like-
but I'll buy it off you.
Give you 20 gold for it.
God no.
50?
This thing is worth a lot more than what you could probably give.
Well, worth a try. John! Get in there, you useless piece of crap! Of which the goblin kind of skulks in.
Jesus, John, you're having a rough time there.
Carrying just 8 darts in his hand.
That's
Hands
good
them
enough
up.
for me, John. You did a great job, John. Hazel, how much is it? Oh, Jesus, a big John cry.
Don't let him get to you. He's a bloody nuisance. Does nothing but complain all day, and then when customers come in, won't even speak. Useless thing. There's hardly any
Do you
work.
like that? Yeah, how much for the 8 darts?
Well, we'll call it 5 CP, 5 copper a dart, so you want all 8, right?
Yeah, so 4 silver.
Yeah, 4 silver. You got that?
I have some silver, yeah. I give him 4 silver.
Alright, that'll do. You see John reach up to grab one of them. Not for you, not with that performance. Chucks 4 in the pocket and flings one to Michael across the corner, who now like looks towards you. He has this large name tag that just says Michael on it. These two weirdos.
John and Michael, Jesus, you have... What's the other people who wrote that, like, silly book? A cult was formed around it.
Who wrote that?
J.R. Tolkien.
Oh, yeah, that one. John, Michael, and J.R. Tolkien.
Classic trio.
3 Gospels.
The gospel.
I'll let you all get some...
I'm gonna
Mark, stop
jump
him,
up on
yeah.
the counter and place one of my
Jesus.
javelins on the counter.
You should play. So the button, the blacksmith, she looks at you. Yeah, what about it? Yeah, it's a javelin, love. What do you want? You want it to be big?
I take out
Small.
the second one and go like, indicating more.
Oh, you want me to buy it off you?
No. She throws them. I think she wants more to throw.
More of them. Oh yeah, we probably got some javelins. Michael just kind of looks. He's now like quivering. Get some javelins, will ya? How many do you want?
I'm rolling a d6.
3, yeah? Alright, sounds good. Give me a second. You see as Michael, like, runs as fast as he can over to the javelin sort of table and grabs 3 of them, and plonks them on the table. She goes, "Good, Michael. Well done. Better than him. Right, what do you want? You know, is 3 enough for you? Yeah? I'm gonna take that as a yeah, love. Am I right?
She nods her head.
Alrighty. We'll call that 15 silver. Do you yourself? Yeah, 15 silver. Can you say that, love?
Yes.
Give the man 2 gold. Or
Woman.
1 gold and 5 silver. Easy.
D4. I take out 2 gold pieces.
Alright. Thanks for that. Grabs 2.
Change.
Is the rest for me?
No.
Oh, darn. Sometimes people are nice and give me the extra. Michael's is coming
Why
out of
not?
your wage. Opens up.
This is...
opens up
this,
the small drawer.
I don't
Takes out
enjoy
5
this.
silver and hands it over to Hazel. There you go, love.
Flare in a
Don't
different
mind these so
universe.
useless nutties.
This is
My father thought it'd be good to hire them because he found them just living. Useless they are. Useless. Do nothing but mess about.
Well, they seem to be sharpening the daggers and like different, and like you could get some tourists in just to watch that happen.
Yet most of the tourists get scared away by John's slowness. Useless.
To be honest, I think they'd be more worried about people
them
being
because
fast.
that'll teach us something. Now you 3 lovelies, do you want anything?
No, nothing for me.
Like I said earlier, but I think I might have been muted, Sai
You were.
doesn't need anything in particular within his price range, but he is watching all of this happen. He would like to sneak over to John and discreetly as he can hand him a gold piece.
When did you get a gold piece?
He starts like panting roughly.
From his
What are you
gold
doing,
that he
John?
has?
Don't be messing about
Oh,
again,
here's a
are
hello
ya?
for gold.
John quickly like shoves it right in his
Oh,
trousers.
sorry. You have other gold.
Be quiet, you. Sorry about him. He's a bit, you know, crazy sometimes. So you two, do you fancy anything?
Nothing.
Alright, and you?
I'm good
Look
myself.
at you. Aren't you cool? Never met someone like you before. You're like Proper metal and all, aren't you?
What are you doing?
I was adjusting my headset.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So does the metal want any metal?
My favorite thing about New Wars interactions is that some people will just come up to him and are like, "You're made of metal. You're like a futuristic robot guy. That's pretty cool. Bye-bye now."
To be fair, if that like if there was
Oblivion
an actual,
dialogue.
like robot in there, I think that would actually happen. A lot of people just go, "You're a robot," and he's like, "Yeah, I know." And
They
just
they
walk
take a
away.
photo and they leave.
Yeah, they get a selfie with him and then like walk away.
Thank goodbye.
And they're like,
like,
"Damn,
does
that
Mr.
cosplay was
Metal
cool."
want
Yeah, but
Anything metal.
We
in
think you're
this
much
world,
more than
it's
a robot.
person made of fire.
You don't want
Who's
anything.
surprised about a man made of metal?
So were you all good then? Don't want anything else?
Ah, we're all good. You got any news?
Well, as
You got any
I-
stories? You got any stories around
As I
this?
jump,
Got any stories?
Yeah, I mean, rumors around them. Like, say for instance, the bartender down the road. Yeah, and he's been sleeping with the Oshakim's wife. Any stories like that? I'm not picky.
Well, for some reason, no one really likes to talk to me. They say I'm obnoxious or loud. But, I mean, rumours, stories. Well,
I can't.
I mean,
Alright.
I'm sure you heard of all the attacks, ain't ya? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Some randomers killed a bunch of them there.
I don't know.
And, have you met him?
I have.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm hoping to meet him at some point. Might be able to sell him a few stuff, you know? It's always the newbies that fall for all of the marketing strategies that I can do.
Like what?
Maybe you
besides
already have soldiers
managers?
and things.
What do you mean?
Well, what
Maybe
strategy
they-
you got?
Well, you know, like shouting. I shouldn't say that. I think you may have fallen for that one. Never mind. Have a lovely day, will you?
Right, guys,
Alright.
are we ready to go kill another Manticore?
Yeah, or something else.
This is a Manticore.
Depending.
Depends on what jumps out after we
I take
leave
out my
this
javelin.
place.
Yeah. No.
New
Hold on a
jump out
second
every
there.
time.
There's a, I
Um,
don't know where you're pointing that thing,
Numo.
but I hope the god is not
that
me.
was your name, right?
Yes.
Hmm. You
I kind of
are
don't
a
even know you're
practitioner
colourful.
of magic, yes?
I am.
Oh, cool.
So,
If we get a few hours
yes is nodding. No
of rest,
shaking head.
I would very
Say the
much
word yes.
I would very much appreciate it if I could
Say yes.
maybe copy a spell or two from your spell book.
It's slowly rising.
Oh, that sounds
Say
fine
yes.
by me. Show me mine.
You can have a-
Show me yours. I'll
Can
show
I
you
have
mine.
mine as well. We will
You're
need
playing
some
gorilla. You're playing what's the gorilla like?
more gold before we start copying each spell.
Indeed.
But we have enough where I could get a spell of yours and you could get a spell of mine, if the rest of the party is okay with that.
How much is it?
We'll talk more later.
Indeed.
Alright.
We'll,
What
we'll
other
be
shops
deeply
were there?
offended with the wizards sharing their power. Obvious.
Well, we need gold to do it, so.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, we have to steal some from Hazel.
I mean, we have 40 gold each if we divide it evenly.
Did you divide it evenly though?
But you have
Can
to.
Hazel
You have
count?
to. Well, I was about to say, at the moment, every time she's given gold to someone, I've rolled a d4 to see how much gold she gives them.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
No one questioned that.
Not important. Don't worry about it.
No,
What's the other
fun
shop?
little
Keep the
this area.
change.
So there is a big sign that just says Gregory's Foods. There is Josie's Brewery
Come on, go.
and Hilton's Local Goods.
Mungo Brewery? Oh Jesus, you're staring straight at me.
Big ol'
I just
eyes.
turned around and there was someone staring at me. I was like, did I do something?
I'd like to get some more rope, if possible.
feel very intimidated right now.
Would you like to head into
I
the,
want for nothing.
the local goods store, Fritz, to look for some rope?
Yeah, sure. Who wants to come with
Alright.
me?
I'll go with
Oh,
Fritz.
there we go.
I just want to get some supplies. Basic.
Yeah, let's just see what's in the shop.
Yep. I'll go with Fritz.
Alright. So, is everyone entering, or are you just waiting outside?
So I'll wait outside.
Alright.
I'll head in as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Hazel, could I get my share of the gold?
Sure. You get 3 pieces of gold.
No, I mean, if we split it up evenly.
She holds up
give-
the bag, very
that's
confused on what the term even means.
4 and a 0 after that. That's how many you need to give.
You get 4 pieces of gold.
I'm impressed you
And then 0
recognize what I
pieces
said
of
before.
gold.
That's fair. Now, give me 4 more of these 4.
She gives you 4 more gold.
Alright, keep doing that 8 more times.
Oh my.
Well,
She
these
gives
two
you
are
8
counting.
gold.
You kind of enter this building. They just
count to
ding, the bell just rings above
How
the
much
door.
gold was that? Let me buck off.
It was
That would be
it
16.
was 16 gold.
What you see inside is this kind of like shelves
I got you
lined
16
with kind
gold.
of ropes, as well as sort of like all sort of like sacks, minor weapons such as daggers, but mainly like sort of things you find in gear packs. There are a few packs prepared, like explorers packs, and there's a cartographer's pack actually. And as you approach this sort of front area, is you just see like this tuft of white hair peeping over the counter.
Are you open?
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Hello.
rope.
Yeah, I see like this just shuffle as this guy who's human yet incredibly small and is just hunched over. I'll have a wee look for ya. Nice to meet you. Oh, my back. Oh god. Oh. Gives it a click. Ah, that's much better. Alright, give me a second. And he starts like, I'm telling you, like, this guy moves slower than a snail. He is like shuffling incredibly slowly forwards. Give me a second. Actually,
What
I'll
time?
get...
Did we just lose?
Yeah, I think we did.
Anyway,
We'll leave now. I'll get Melissa on it, shall I? Melissa! And he like tries to shout, but like his voice just cracks at the end. And you see this this young lady come down. Yes, this is my granddaughter. She's lovely. She does everything for me now. I'm old, just see, I'm old. Oh, you a good one. And he reaches his hand up and like grabs her cheek. Yeah, Grandad. What do you want? Sorry about him.
that's okay. I don't
Is
mind.
it-
I'm looking for rope. Thank you, Melissa.
Right, yeah, we have some. How much do you want? We got it in 50 feet sort of lengths, if that's alright with you.
50 feet will do.
Alright, well we got 3 of them. They're about, we'll run you a gold each if that's alright.
What kind of rope do you have? Just hempen?
Yeah, it's just hempen, sorry. We don't have any of the silk stuff. It's expensive. No one really buys
That's
it.
fair. Yes, I will take, wait, how much was it?
A gold, so 50 feet.
I'll take 50 feet of rope, and I will hand over 2 gold. Keep 1 for yourself.
Thanks, you're too nice. And she
I'm
reaches over,
really
grabs
not.
the 50 feet, passes it to you. But yeah. So yeah, you're able to help building. Of which, Hazel, what are you doing with the gold at this time? Are you still trying to figure out how to count?
I've given 16 gold, and then Shinnok said that was enough.
Alright, okay. So you exit building and you're all kind of around. What would you guys kind of as you're huddled in this sort of group outside the shop? Yeah, what are you guys up to next?
Besides just sort of patiently waiting. I guess, who's with him, sorry?
Okay, so me and Fritz.
I think
went-
we're all together out front now.
Me and
Oh, we are.
me and Fritz were at the general store. Hazel and
Yeah, okay.
Shinnok.
knocked for some reason.
So,
can't
should we
remember
get going
why.
now to the northern wall?
Was with them. Yeah.
I mean, if we don't use any of the money,
Hey, Hazel looks a bit hurt.
it'd be good to redistribute it to some of the people if necessary.
Oh, right. We're still kind of hurt from the last
Yeah, we
fight.
haven't had a
So
rest
maybe-
yet.
Wait,
No,
yeah,
I'm
we haven't.
looking bad.
Looking... Oh, yeah. Well, I guess... What time is it, Stim?
I'm gonna
About
watch.
midday at this point.
Okay. Would a short rest do you good?
It would be useful.
I have used some spells, so...
Question: how long is short rest again?
A short rest. is an hour.
1 to 2 hours.
Just 1 2 hours.
Actually, wait, no, I haven't
You
used any
guys-
spells. I've only
You
used
guys
one
can
of my
find a nice
channel
park
divinities.
somewhere to sit down for a bit and do whatever you wish.
Can you run me my money?
Alright.
Run me I need my money.
Run with... What do you keep cutting out?
Run me my money.
He's saying run away with his money. Go, leave.
She starts running with the money.
No. Give me the bag.
Hey,
I'm gonna take
agreeable.
Thank you, Hazel. I'll take out my money and I'll hand the bag back.
Okay.
Which
You're the
did you say
first
was-
person who's actually just asked to have the bag.
you said was 40, right?
Honestly, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh
It was
yeah,
kinda funny.
we get 40 each, and
Cool.
yeah, you've already had 16.
Which I said no to Shinnok, so
Oh,
either Shinnok still
okay,
got it
so
or
you've
it's
taken...
into the abyss.
We'll just say
Well,
Shinnok still has it for now.
Schnock not here? Okay. Well, let's, head to the northern wall, I guess.
I will actually, we can do a
Are we
short
taking
rest,
a short rest or something? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're taking a short rest.
During that short rest, Numo, could I get started on popping a spell?
Yeah.
What spells do you have?
What do you have?
Well,
I'll start looking through.
I pull out my enduring spellbook and we'll just go through all the lists, including Find Familiar, Magic, Missile, Detect Magic, Silvery Orbs, Chromatic Orb, Shield, Enlarge Reduce, Dragon's Breath, Levitate, let's see, Magic Missile,
What were the second level ones?
second level ones, Levitate, Enlarge Reduce, Dragon's Breath, and Find Familiar.
How do you have 4?
Find Familiar is a first level spell, so he doesn't have 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, you're right. I don't have Find Familiar marked as a level, so I have it just there.
Okay, first level spells, I don't have shield, but I wouldn't need... Yes, I would. I'll start copying. I'll spend an hour, this hour of the short rest, starting the process of copying over shield into my spellbook.
Okay, so that's going to be 50
And I
gold, yeah?
will... yeah, that's 50 gold. And I will...
Did you take 50 from
will-
the bag, or did you have 10 already?
No, I took 40 from the bag. I already had
Okay.
enough to cover the rest. I will... So on the next short rest or long rest, I will then get access to shield.
Sounds good. So yeah, the 50 gold it doesn't just like dissipate. You spend it on like inks and the lot. So you'll have to go to some of the local shops. I won't, run the bother of going through all that. But you head into the goods store again, grab some ink from there, different places, gathering all the resources you need before spending, the time to start copying down the notes in your house. You can describe it, whether it's just simple copying or however other way you wish to learn the spell.
It will be copied, but there will be a few modifications. It more closely follows my abilities rather than his.
Sounds good. Alright. So as you rest, is there anything you guys want to do or get up to after you rest? Anything you want to discuss with each other? Anything you want to look out for? Things like that?
Can I start chasing some birds?
Yes, you can. you stay
I
ahead
won't
and
stop
bolt
this
off and
time.
start chasing the random birds with your wings. Most of them go away, but you catch one or two.
Before I start eating it?
So I might talk to Fritz a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fritz, I hope I'm not bothering you while you're writing this. Does this require
No,
focus?
it's fine.
Yes. So, I saw you at the party when we first arrived. You were talking with Arbald? Do you know him?
Loosely.
Oh.
Not terribly. You seem to know him more than I do.
Well, I mean, yes, I am in his service, so we talk. But I'm just curious, what you were looking for. You seemed to be watching something at the party, or just watching the party.
I
I apologize if I'm too forward.
No, not at all. I was simply there on, I was being respectful of Arbald. He asked me to go, and so I went.
Oh, I see.
I do not
Well-
enjoy parties of that style, but he
Well,
asked me
not
to
everyone
be
does.
there, and so I was there.
Well, getting an invitation from Arbald himself is quite an honor.
Well, I didn't get one from the child.
Yes, well, you know how he is.
I actually don't. My first interaction
Well, I mean,
with him was...
we met him.
Yes, that was my first interaction. Not a
Was a
fan.
pretty accurate reaction, or interaction. In any case,
Try and avoid him.
he just kind of leaves you alone, actually, for the rest of the time you're doing this. You can tell you're seem kind of closed off.
I'm actually not.
Well, you're not. No, you're just like quiet.
Yeah. That's just how I be.
Yeah.
That's just how he do.
How we do.
You know how?
Anything else?
Hazel
wanna
eventually
find out where
drags over a
Shinnok
dead
is?
bird to the group.
Yeah, you guys.
I've just messaged him.
Let's see.
Yeah, Hazel just texted.
Yeah, as you guys are chatting, Hazel drags over a dead bird and
Glory.
hands off to whoever takes it.
Yeah, I let Fritz copy it down the spell he picked.
Thank you very much.
Fritz, as you're copying on the spell, you hear this, and the slight splattering of blood goes around you as this dead bird is plopped in front of you by Hazel.
I smile down at it and continue my work.
She starts eating the one she already has.
So you see Hazel just savagely ripping the bird.
You have
apart to
2?
shreds, consuming it.
Yeah, I killed 2 birds.
With one
With
stone.
how many
stones?
With my bare fucking fists.
So 2 stones.
We can swear on YouTube now. They
Si
changed
will
the
watch
policies.
interested, but not terribly, like, thrilled.
I just look over the spell books, smile, and then continue on.
After about like 45 minutes into rest, you notice a sort of figure seems to be like circling around you, not like menacingly, just like a few times this tiefling figure kind of dips in to approach you before like turning away and dips in, turns away before eventually managing to just walk. Hi, you guys the one at the party, right? You're scary.
Yes, we were the ones at the party.
I hold
I
up
want
the
to say what you
half-eaten
guys
bird.
did was really, really cool. We did something everyone else couldn't. I just
Cool
wanted to say that we were all
beans.
kind of hiding. I'm kind of really nervous. You guys seem like nice, but there's definitely a dead bird in front of you. And that's kind of scary.
I hold up the half-eaten one.
Hello.
Shino.
I'm back.
Yo.
Hello. We've just been role-playing the short rest.
Short rest. Yeah.
Thing is, I was there the entire time. I could hear you, and I could hear you eating the bird.
Yeah, I
I could
think
hear
you-
you talking to Fritz.
Your Wi-Fi probably disconnected a bit.
Yeah, you disconnected.
Yeah, I think that's
happens
what
a lot.
happened. Alright.
Anyway,
Sorry about
So yeah, I just wanted to say hey and well done. You guys are like really, really cool.
we thank
Are
you, but
you
there's no
keeping
need
the
for that.
16 gold, or are you giving it back to me?
I'm keeping the 16 gold.
I've never met like real cool like adventurers before. Like most people just say they are, but they never really do anything. They just kind of kill the bear once or something.
It's just a guy.
It's just a random tiefling that kind of approached you all. Hey,
Oh, this guy I stole the sword from. How do you do?
it's not the guy you stole stuff from. He got thrown out of the party,
Adventures?
beaten up. You do not know where he is, nor if he's alive.
Fair enough.
He's probably
I'm gonna take
alive.
the last piece of raw venison I have and give it to him.
Thanks. Takes it and just like takes a precautious bite in the end.
You shouldn't do that.
Up.
Yeah, you
It's
should have
for
waited to cook
2-day
it.
old salted meat.
He's like, you see, he just takes a bite and goes, "Yeah, lovely." Thank
You
you.
should really get yourself
No,
checked
ignore
for
the-
worms.
I probably should. Listen, I'm gonna go now, but I just wanted to say thank you all for everything you did. Hello, you're all really cool. Yeah, you're all really cool. But, like,
Goodbye.
I wouldn't call
Bye-bye.
myself cool, but okay.
You are pretty cool. You got blood magic. That's cool as hell.
and just walks out.
Yeah. I think you do.
You
I hear
are
water, but
strange
like
people around these parts.
you sound, it sounds like blood. Blood is thicker than water, so like there's a distinct sound and a distinct smell and taste. Tastes like
You're deeply
copper.
familiar with blood, Shino. Anyway. Where to
Deeply
next?
familiar with many things.
Or now?
I shouldn't have helped.
Brewery stories, or we just run straight to the.
I thought we were going to the North Wall.
Yeah, I thought we
Now
were
that we've
taking a
rested.
short rest and then heading off.
Oh yeah, so obviously you guys can spend a hit dice you wish, and you'll
I
regain
haven't
any
been hit
abilities
yet.
that regain on a short.
I've used all
Short
3.
rest. Sounds good.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna use 2.
Oh wait, I always forget you add your constitution, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, do you
Yes.
add Constitution?
Yeah.
You do,
Yeah,
yes.
to each dice, so I wouldn't have had to use that.
I
third
meditate
dice.
a bit to get my key points back.
Sounds
I
good.
could have, yeah, I could have
Which is
gone
kinda
to
hard
max
with
HP
Hazel.
with only 2 dice, so I didn't need to use all 3.
Okay,
I,
good, that's
I
fair.
just use
I
one. But
used it
anyways,
all
I'm
mine.
full HP now.
I never got hit.
Oh.
I actually
punched
got
it
back
off.
to max perfectly. Like,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Ah,
can fix
that's
that.
one
real
hit point
quick.
below
Oh,
one.
sick.
Not one hit point.
Technically, you
I
have
rolled
been hit. I
perfect.
was just kind enough not to hurt you.
Yeah, do damage. So it scabs over during my rest.
Wait, I have a thing, don't I? I forgot about my hit dice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't add it to
Okay.
my character sheet? That was stupid of me.
So yes, after regaining all your hit points or hit dice or using them all at least, you make your yeah. Where are you guys heading? Sorry.
Heading north.
I
North,
think we're going for
northern
the
wall.
north wall
We're
now.
gonna start the mission.
We're heading from the north to the northern north.
So
No,
the
no.
streets, streets themselves are pretty, filled with normal houses. They're pretty, Watland style. Pretty nice. Like the buildings you can see around you, and
Shut up.
the street's quite with many lanterns. It seems like the place is well equipped to shed lots of light. Lack of light that many of the moons give at night. You pass this odd shop about halfway into this journey, which just has this giant label that's like kind of tattered but also kind of quite nice. It's like, it seems to have been nice but hasn't been looked after, which is labeled Ivory's Illustrious and Elusive Incantation Store. Magic stores
to be, yeah.
aren't exactly the most common. Magic items aren't very common. They're incredibly rare, and items of
I
magic
should have
quality
saved my
don't
money.
tend to be sold.
Yeah.
So, seeing stuff like this is quite rare and something, you wouldn't see quite often, which is why it's tucked away. Wouldn't have many customers, but some avid collectors tend to set up little stores for themselves. You guys can enter or continue on. Would anyone like to enter, or
I
you
kind of
will
want to
continue
enter.
on?
We don't really have money right now.
Can I sniff at the
I-
door and
I don't really need
see
a button.
what's there?
It smells
it's got-
mustiness of dust.
I
I'll
have
I'm
head
heading
in.
in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
53 gold.
All right,
I
so
now
you
have 3 gold.
I've got 140 on me. I don't know where yours is all gone.
You open the door and you are hit with this kind of like wall of dust for a few seconds before this figure just stands before you. White face, white hair, and these like
Your
perfectly white
information.
eyes, white skin. Hello.
Hello. So I was just wondering, could you tell me something about this staff? Could you like tell me anything about it? Who's it from? Who's the
Depends
staff?
how much gold you got for me.
10.
10 gold. That's yeah, definitely 100% for 10 gold. 100, yes.
I give him 10 silver.
That's definitely not gold.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Some people must have scammed me. I got 10 silver.
You see as they reach down towards you and instantly shift into a figure that has like ginger hair, like you, but not
Dalmatian.
exactly you. It's like
I can't see color. I don't
You
know
just
what
stole
you're
a
saying.
Dalmatian
Dalmatian.
from me.
I have not. It isn't mirror the person. It mirrors something like the person that would make them want to buy stuff. And you see it like mirrors into a sort of copy, of like a ginger long-haired person or long-haired person wearing like a tunic. What would you like?
Interesting.
I'd like you
And
to
you just stole a
give me
Dalmatian.
some information about this. I'll give
Right.
you 1 gold.
Yes, a gold. You're gonna have to. That's not exactly a good deal.
The thing that it
considering
used
it's
to...
definitely going to take like 100 gold for me to even cast a spell that tells me what it does.
Well, you see about it is, like, it used to be owned by a pretty dope person.
Yes, but 1 gold is definitely different to 100 gold.
I don't have 100 gold.
I do.
You don't seem to have much... Shut up, Hazel. You don't seem to have much more customers.
If you want, depends. You want telling where it comes from or what it does.
Where it comes from. I know what it does. It hits people.
10 gold for what it does, where it comes from. Sorry. 100
Alright,
gold for
fair
what it
enough.
does.
10 gold.
Thank you. Takes a look.
I give him.
Spins it round. This is old. This is incredibly old. It's a sort of outdated form of magical. Most times when we make staffs like this now, they tend to be more hardy rather than weighted. This is an old design, possibly, I dare say it, possibly even pre-scarring. I've never seen this. This is a much outdated design. How much did you? Where did you get
I've
this
only
from?
watched the lore video.
That's a story for
visibly.
someone differently.
That's as much as I can tell you, but
Fritz is
that
very
design is most definitely not. I mean, that's ancient. That's old. Keep hold of it tightly, I would. If I were you, and
I
she hands
will.
it gently back to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
She then shifts instantly back to the entirely white form. Would you like anything, you guys, the rest of you?
Well, what I wanted to say, while Shinnok was having that conversation, I wanted to be skulking around the store seeing what's about.
Okay, so, you see a variety of things. They're all, like, hobbled, put together. There are some items that just, you couldn't even figure out what they were. But some of the main things you see is there is this large tankard on one of them. There is this sort of set of armor that seems to be releasing an eternal amount of smoke. There's these potions that seem to have different parts chopped up inside them. Don't seem exactly nice looking, but I mean, I'm sure they do the job. As well as a variety of scrolls on one shelf specifically, and they contain a variety of different spells. That tends to be it, though. There's a few other sort of items here and there, but it doesn't seem to be anything that strikes you as an item of great power. Just mostly not mundane, but obviously it's not mundane, but like low-level magic.
Common. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I was skulking around while Shinnok was talking to them, are they paying attention to me?
I am.
Not particularly.
As
Particularly because I
I'm
can pay
walking past some of the scrolls, can I just, like, take a bite?
At the scrolls.
You're not even stealing
Is
them
it
to be
stealthily or just
useful.
fully going for it?
I would, like sort of like a dog picking up a newspaper, bite it, and then try to scuttle away.
Roll me sleight of mouth, shall we say? Sleight of hand.
Sleight of
tongue?
mouth.
4.
Oof. You like just you like go to bite, completely miss, whack your teeth against the table, which just leaves this kind of dusting of crystal shards, and then Ivory, they just turn around and just go, "What are you doing?"
We don't know.
I believe my friend hit their face on your desk.
Right. She then shifts into like a fairy. Not like you, more like normal coloured skin. Not like
Whoa.
Hey.
How dare you?
Hey. You know what I mean? Not stained glass skin. Not like.
How can you
don't-
say normal color when I'm
skin.
literally every color?
Now we can't even... Well, no, now we don't even need to fake the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready to get
So
cancelled.
the fairy walks up and just goes, "Do you want to buy anything?"
You speak fairy?
No, I'm just making noises.
Damn it.
Can I go to pick up one of the spell scrolls?
Yeah, instantly smacked away. You can roll sleight of hand, if you want to do it really, really stealthily.
I'm not trying to steal it. I mean, like, pick it up and, like, bring attention to the spell scroll.
Oh, she will instantly go to thwack it before you even reach. Nah, ooh, ha, 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 ha. No stealing.
She understands English.
They
She
speak the
understands
same
common.
language.
Ah,
Understands. Just
right. Do you want to buy
can't
it?
speak that.
No, I'm seeing. Well, that one that you're looking at is going to cost you a wee 35 gold.
That's not Do you even know what
I
spell
take
scroll
out
is,
20
Hazel?
gold.
That's not 35. That's 20. I don't like. Well, I do like bartering, but you know, it's a
That's
lot lower. I'll do you it for 30, 33.
I put 5 more gold onto the pile and then hold that out.
30. 30. Final offer.
27.
30.
28.
We're part of 30.
29. Call it done.
28 and 5 silver.
29. That's it. If you, I ain't going any lower than that.
That's 29.
Right. She takes it and hands you a. Do you even know what the scroll is, or are you just buying it because you can?
Nope.
Okay.
Just buy it 'cause you can.
You have a piece of paper in your hand. It looks
Well, if one of
nice.
us-
Hazel, can you read it out?
If
What
one
is
of us
it?
copies it, then we can
Yeah,
buy
if
it.
you,
140
depends on what school
minus.
it is.
If it's a... Well, no, it just needs to be a wizard spell.
So I'm doing reverse math.
Well, I know, but it's cheaper if it's one of our schools.
I don't have a school.
How much
It's
did
not
I
cheap
give
for
you?
me.
29.
29. What's 40 minus
Do you have
29?
111? 111.
11.
111. Well, I had 141 on me.
Alright, so 112.
112. Cool.
Okay. Is that everything?
Hey, we're on camera. I just forgot about that. Hey.
Yeah. We're doing
And
it on
then-
YouTube.
You forgot the camera?
Remember, 1,000 subscribers, and I will read out hairy feet in your face.
Don't remind me. Okay, now,
I'm
so are we
gonna-
done with the
I'll-
shopping?
I'll head out the store and
Sure, unless they
go
have
to
more
Newmore, and
spells.
I hold up the spell scroll to Newmore.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, what's this? I pick it up and I read the spell scroll.
It appears to be a spell
bit
scroll
wet.
of minor illusion.
Wow, you don't give it to me.
You did it!
And I'll let
It
I'll let
seems to be
Newmore keep it.
inscribed by Ivory herself, as it's not, as you can tell, like she had tattoos.
Is minor
that
illusion not a
match this
cantrip?
exact inscription. Pardon,
Minor
sorry.
illusion is a cantrip.
It is a cantrip. There are cantrip spell scrolls in
Which means we
in
can't copy
my
it.
own creation.
No, I probably can put
They
it
are
to her
one-time use things. It's like
yeah.
it's like having a tattoo, except it's in scroll form.
Still
Okay.
useful.
Yeah. It's
That could come in
got this
handy.
kind of hexagon sort of idea with a large M in the middle, and then various little scrawlings coming off it.
Minor illusion. Useful spell.
How much you paid? Okay.
I just... wait, where's Fritz?
With you guys.
Oh, okay, I toss the spell scroll over to him. Scratch.
I
Just
can't.
like dung in his head.
Okay, do we have everything we
Spell.
need?
You not like me, Hazel?
Remember, do not spend frivolously.
Oh, it was for him.
Frivolously.
Well, I have yet to spend anything, so
Yes, me neither.
I'll go into...
I
I'll
spend
go in
about-
to
I-
just
I
check
got a
out, see if
good
there's any more spell
For
scrolls.
my money.
Yes, there are a few spell scrolls. They all, as you have a kind of quick glance, Ivory just kind of likes you look, are kind of observing you from a distance, seeing how all your arms are functioning, whether she can spot any magic within you. Yeah, most of them are all these kind of weird cantrip ones. It's like having a tattoo in paper. They're one-time use. You've seen them probably once or twice in your existence. And yeah,
Expensive paper tattoos.
yeah, basically, they're a bit more. They're just kind of they're a bit easier to make.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are you looking for those spell scrolls?
Just looking through. Seeing anything I can use for my spell book.
Oh, spell. Oh, well, they're only the sort of like in the moment ones. I'm sure you'll be wanting some more of the you know, heavy lasting ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have one that I got given recently. I'd be willing to sell.
How much? And what is it?
Well, how much are you willing to pay for it is the real question. And she holds out the spell scroll, and you can see on each corner of the paper is one of the 4 elements, and they're all like being shifted into one big circle in the center.
Interesting piece.
Just chromatic orb.
It's not.
The
Chromatic
Triax
orb, I
sphere.
already have it.
Absorb element.
I'm thinking of Zorb element.
Might be absorb elements. Could you just
Well,
ask?
well, what's the spell's name?
No more did I.
I like to call it fire, water, and all that sort of stuff go in here. But it don't even do anything with water, really. It's all absorb elements.
Alright.
How much did they say it cost?
Whatever what you're willing to pay for it.
She's kind of waiting to see
Oh,
what
right.
he'll offer.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
gold.
Considering what it'll
Buffalo.
cost me afterwards to use it to copy on myself, I'd say 30 gold.
Yeah, I cannot do it for that, I'm sorry. Can I be at least, well, probably looking at more like 85, and that's being generous.
3 gold.
Definitely not 3 gold.
Hey, you know,
all
anything's
my
free if
savings.
you're good enough, if you're fast enough.
I
Or
could
you
just
can set
like, remove the blood from her body, but I won't.
I can do that as well.
Yeah, you can.
Well, for a
I can
bit.
make the blood leave on its own though.
Technically, I
Blood
will.
typically leaves on its own if there's a cut
You ever heard of
vibration.
bloodletting?
No.
I can make the blood choose it.
You willing to do 85 for it, love?
Game, I forgot to put down how much money we got from everything else.
We have like
That's because I
something
got
like
No,
it.
they do 5.
Yeah.
Unless
Quote
you have
Todd
enough
Size
from
Silver here 10
beforehand,
minutes ago. Spend frivolously not.
And then you just said, I don't spend, and then 85 gold.
You have like just a bit over 40 gold each, right?
Yeah.
You have if we got exactly 200, then we have 40 gold each, plus
Yeah.
whatever you had
And you
beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, no thanks. I think that I'll
be back
I'll
in a
pass
couple
on that
seconds.
for now.
Okay.
Well, that's a shame, but if you want it in the future, it probably won't be sold because no one really likes these ones. That's why I stopped making them. So, yeah, come back anytime.
I intend to. And he nods and leaves.
See ya. So as you enter back on the streets, is that everyone done with the shops? Or would you like to head to the north?
Yeah.
Yes, head north.
Actually, I'd like to go to the brewery. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Go all the way back and then all the way.
Can I go?
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Can I go the opposite way back to my den?
Okay, northern wall.
Do you actually want to, or are you going to follow these guys?
Nah. No, it's fine.
Can someone roll me a survival check, please? To be able to gauge which way is
Cool.
north.
I'm proficient in survival.
As am I, apparently.
No.
I'll do it. I can do it with Hazel's help, I guess. Or Hazel do it with my help. What's your wisdom?
6.
You do it. Oh, wait.
Survival.
Oh, your wisdom is 6.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
I'll do it. I'll do it with Hazel's help.
We're not just,
With
we're not
proficiency,
just
my
ask
survival
someone
is
which
0.
way the northern wall is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna use...
But for a survival check with help, it's
10, 11.
I'll assist.
for a survival check with help, I rolled on 2d20. I rolled a 20. Separating that out, it's 19 and 1, so that's good. 21 total.
I'm gonna...
Turn on.
It's 9 plus 10.
Easy.
No.
20.
Alright, so
You-
that's 16 with using knowledge from past
Shinov's
life.
disconnected again.
Oh, what are you rolling?
Okay.
20 and a d6.
No,
So,
no, I
Si,
meant, what are
you're-
you rolling for?
Oh, survival.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you take a glimpse up. You really kind of know the rough locations. It's not tricky to work out the exact direction. You basically have to continue on the street going and then turn left as soon as possible. More. As you look up, you kind of like shift for a moment as you remember something. Sort of someone standing over you, the exact figure, can't tell, teaching you as you're in this large room with this wooden table, saying, "Sun can always tell you where the north is." And then you can remember looking at the board and seeing the sun's chart before flicking back, and still with that hint of knowledge of what that was, you're able to look upon the sun and figure out where's north. So you're both accurately able to understand.
Cool.
What
That's
happened
cool.
when I was gone?
We headed to the
Going
northern
north.
wall. We haven't reached there yet. What's at the northern wall?
So, you heading
it
to the
wall?
northern wall, sorry?
Yeah.
You all heading off straight away? Alright, so you make your way through the streets. Starting to get more busy at this time. People, in work, doing sort of calling out to you, asking you to buy their papers and the likes. You
I'm
do
gonna
eventually
take
make your
this.
way.
No more shopping.
That's okay. So you make your
Can
way
I
to
take one of the papers as we walk by?
Just take it without paying.
Yep.
You see this, you take it from this poor, small kid with these like freckles, brown, muddy face, and you just walk up, snatch. What? You've got to pay for that.
The guy gives
Sai
me
will
gold.
pay for it. How much is it?
A gold? Oh my god.
I give.
Sir, it's the best thing I've ever Thank you. Thank you.
Don't do dragon scale. Stay in school. Fuck.
Thank you. Wow.
I'm just gonna start
Can't
chewing the
receive one
newspaper.
of these. It's disgusting. It's like, even for you, it's pretty vile. The texture is just off. It's not.
The
it's
whole,
not exactly like this.
it's just the texture that's bad. Paper taste.
Oh yeah, you. Yeah, you
Does it taste
tasted
salty
worse.
by any chance?
It does. It's salt paper,
Salted
guys.
paper.
No sugar paper. It's salt paper here.
Incredible technological advancements. Salt
Exactly. The salt paper. It's like we still haven't reached it yet in our society. Anyway,
Okay.
you make your way to normal. It's sort of this area that has less sense of wealth about it. The houses tend to be more shambled, put together. You see a few shacks towards the outside of the wall. It's right by one of the larger gates, of which two guards are standing by. And the houses are sort of crumbling in some places. Others are holding themselves together, but it's not exactly a beautiful, pretty place. It's a bit of a dump, one could say. What
Parts of
wish
town
to
no
do
one
now
likes to
is
think
entirely
about.
up to you. Exactly, parts of town no one to think about.
So he wanted us to go to the north wall and then find something or someone there. What?
He said there have been attacks there recently, so looking around and
Okay.
asking people whether they knew what happened.
Cool. Is anyone nearby?
There is a one lady walking the streets. She is a dwarven, and she's kind of hurrying along the streets, seemingly in a bit of a rush.
Okay.
Have we got a lot?
Sorry, miss. Excuse me. Have you heard any reports of attacks around here?
Yeah, of course. There's been attacks. I'm really sorry, but I've got stuff to do.
Okay, that's all right. Do you know where we might find any more information? If you don't, that's fine.
Yeah. If you go to Joffrey, he's a few houses down. You'll know which house it is. Trust me. He'll probably have a lot to tell you.
All right. Thank you for your help. Be on your way.
No problems. See ya. And she hurries off as fast as she can.
I guess let's find Jeffrey.
All right.
Joffrey.
So, can you roll me a investigation or perception check? Bye.
Okay. With my intelligence, that is... you said investigation or perception?
Yes.
Okay, with my intelligence, that is 3.
You look around for a bit, you know, looking down each street. You can't notice any houses that seem to stick out massively to you. They all seem just like rosemary. Where Joffrey's houses is not something you can quite figure out now.
Well, out of luck. Can't find Joffrey's house. Anywhere else we could look? Anyone else
Can I
here?
fly up above the housing, above the roofs, and see if I can spot anything that looks out of place?
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, roll me a perception check, please.
Here we go. Natural 20. For
Okay.
18.
All right, sick. So as you look out, there's one house that sticks out like a sore thumb. It has these large claw marks that have taken apart a giant section of the building. It's slightly charred, and there seems to be an element of abandonness about it, but almost like it's been recently abandoned within maybe the last few hours even. Out of all the houses, that is sticking out, like I said, like a sore thumb.
Cool. I'll just make a odd screeching noise down to the rest of the group, then start flying towards the house.
I think they found
Alright.
it.
Yeah, she did.
He follows.
You follow the flying hazel, and as you walk down the street, Sai, you notice this house that was kind of tucked away behind one of the houses. You notice
of course.
it's actually been like there's a giant claw mark coming out of one of the sections of the walls, and it looks as if someone in a hurry tried to like do something with fire and end up burning the entire building down. As you know, Manticores didn't have anything fire related. That could be the only assumption you could come across. I mean, you see sitting inside is this blonde-haired human male, just kind of sitting there weeping.
Oof. You okay?
Oh. Hello. I'm sorry.
You doing good?
What you want?
We were looking for information. If you're all right, is this your house that burned down?
Yeah, because of me, obviously. It's stupid. I'm sorry.
Well, it seems the Manticore attacked first, so
Something-
this isn't really entirely your fault.
There's nothing I can do for you right now, but if you are able to provide us with some information, I might be able to tell Arbald. I might be able to tell Arbald, tell the Earl. Maybe get you a new house. It would be incredibly valuable. I can't promise anything, but
You know the Earl?
he is kind. Yes, I know the Earl.
Oh, wow.
I am one of his
quite
paladins.
cool. Whoa. So you do magic and stuff?
Yes, sort of.
So you like, you know, army or adventuring people?
No, hired adventurers. I am.
That must be fun.
I am
Listen,
more.
I'm sorry.
But no, but
Sorry yeah. Sorry, you go
I'll
ahead.
be. We're looking for information about potential Manticore or other attacks. Anything you know?
I don't know what Manticore is, but I know something attacked. It was
large
not
lion
quite-
creatures.
Yeah, that's
face.
it. It had like these spikes on its tail and like these red, horrible wings. And
Yes,
it
yes.
tried to kill me.
Did you
but-
see where one went?
Well, I managed to get it with a bit of my torch before it, you know, did this, and I just ran. But it seemingly went out the front gate. The guards, they ran over, and then it allowed it to flee. It went towards the forest areas with the lumberjacks, you know?
Ah, yes. And any other attacks you know of?
Well, I've heard there's been
lumberjack
some
stuff?
more, but none I feel like I'm a bit too, I'm not thinking quite right now, you know? My house is literally burned around me.
Yes. Well, like I said, I'll try to do what I can about your housing situation. It's
Why
truly
did it burn
unfortunate.
down?
Well, I tried to kill it with a torch and kind of dropped the torch as I ran.
Ah, I see. So, victim of the attacks.
Yeah.
Got over your life.
Well then, time is short.
Yes.
I'll help you as best I can, but time is short. We must hurry to the gate.
Thank you. Tell Leo that I think he's really cool.
I will do.
can
What's
do
your
that,
name?
sorry.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, yeah,
Joffrey.
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 So,
Yeah.
how much session do we have left?
Like 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to dinner.
So, you guys, where'd you like to head? Are you going to head towards the wooden areas?
Yes, we're heading to. I'm heading towards
Yep.
the gate, unless anyone else doesn't want to.
I'll follow Si.
Yeah, I also follow Simon.
Trading behind him.
All right, so you make your way to the gates of the place, opening them up. The guards kind of like, hey, who are you guys? Be careful out there, right?
We'll be fine.
Very good security.
Who are you though? Seriously?
Under orders from Barbo
Mercenaries.
himself.
Oh, sounds about right. Is this
I'm
about the
hardly
attacks,
a
I'm guessing?
mercenary. Yes.
We're technically
I see the half-orc guard steps forward. Oh, good luck though in there. Don't get killed and all that. Why are you growling at me? Yeah.
They don't speak.
You're funny.
They do
I like
speak,
that
we
one.
just don't understand.
How much?
How much
For the
what?
pet.
How dare you?
That's not a pet.
Take out my javelin.
Oh, come there, come
That's
there.
a person.
I thought you were like a little dog thing.
Nope.
Wow.
Fully grown being.
Well, good luck out there.
wrong game.
Don't die.
You said that already.
We don't
but
plan
we won't.
to.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of death going on, and I think you guys are gonna die. Opens up the
Alright.
gates to you.
I haven't yet.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Well, I mean, I'm an optim. What do they call it again? An
Optimist.
An
An idiot.
optimist. That's it.
An idiot.
That's
hope
the
we
most
miss you.
common I've heard you say it once, Hazel.
Huh?
Clap, clap,
You're
clap,
really
clap.
learning. This is like
the
Hazel's
gates
adventure for
So
the
I
entire
think I
time.
just had something in my
enter-
throat.
This like area of wooded areas, and as you move a bit forwards, you're heading through these beautiful trees that kind of, lead into the path. The roots seem to be rupturing from the ground itself. Yeah, trees. These
And
are
then we
trees.
see.
No way.
And yeah, congrats. Yeah, then you see
I've never seen a
These-
tree.
these trees. Or you don't see Shinnok. I'm very sorry. These trees.
Wow.
It's funny
that's
when it's
fair.
not being done to me.
Like every
You
Sunday.
see these like stumps. The tree sets into stumps, and through the stumps you can see this this shack. And from the shack,
Shack.
you hear screaming.
Screaming.
Oh,
Running.
She's screaming. I'm screaming.
So as you rush over in
Screaming,
about,
Jesus.
in the like the heat of the moment, you just start hearing, help, and you hear some young children screaming. As you approach, you say,
You say
Do I
is
see
it like
anyone
a
in
trap
there?
door that leads into it or something?
through the cracks in the door, you can see someone is currently lying on the floor, bleeding out. With a
I would like to
huge
try and break
cut.
down the door.
Yeah, I take my maul out
yeah.
and
You
wanna help me,
just
Hazel?
smash it. Yeah, I just take my maul out and just slam against the door.
Can I see?
Oh,
I'll
Both
help.
roll
I'll help
hit,
you.
please.
You roll.
Okay, or roll with advantage then.
Can I see into the room?
Yes, you can see someone is lying there, they're bleeding out.
Cool.
19
Plus Wither and
to hit.
Bloom.
Okie dokie.
Just kill him.
Targeting.
the dying.
Each creature of your choice. I'll target nobody, and that one creature of my choice, being the bleeding out person, gets to roll a hit that you can pick what it is for the NPC, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting modifier, which is high.
Okay.
I
so
do 10 bludgeoning damage to the
the door comes crashing down and between you. As you see, Fritz, trying to describe how the spell takes its effect.
Oh, it's the same as it was with the doppelgangers, with the withering black energy pulsing out, but it doesn't seem to take hold on anything except if there's if there's living vegetation in the area, non-magical, that withers. I can't change that. And all of the black energy as it pulses out changes to a red and pulses into the bleeding out person and revitalizes them.
Awesome. They're out of hit dice, so they don't revitalize. I'm joking.
We had a short rest just before this.
You cause the tree to wither and it collapses in on itself.
So as you enter the building, you see this guy is incredibly feeble. His arms do not look like a width, sorry, that they should be. They are incredibly thin, and he just goes, "My son, next room, look, get him, please."
Where is he? Does he
room along.
Does he still look particularly injured?
Next room along is that.
He's still basically dead.
Okay, I run up to him and I'm gonna pump hit points into him. Lay on hands. Let's say
All right.
5.
Save those 5. Okie dokie. So he runs over and he still looks like his arms are still feeble, but he's starting to be able to get his breath back. No, not me.
Don't worry, I have plenty of hit points in my hit point pool left.
So with the time,
is his son anywhere?
Well, with the time spent on healing the father, you just hear a scream from a girl next door.
I'm already going to the other room.
Smashing the door down again.
The moment you smash the door down, you don't need to roll. It's already open, so literally any amount of hit will push it open. Right in like it's unlocked. And you
I
see
still
this
want to break the
child.
door.
You can smash the door to pieces if you wish. The door just falls into shards, and what you see is a sickening sort of scene to see. There is a young girl crying over a bed, and lying on it is this young human boy who appearingly has almost all of his life essence drained from him. It's as if he cannot hold on to himself anymore. He is thin, he's gaunt, he has this essence of decay and death around him, as if he's the mere shell of what he once was. And with the sun lying there, barely living anymore, we're gonna end tonight's session to pick up next time.
I need to heal him!
Dragon Ball Z!
You must be healed!
You're gonna have to wait till next week to see whether you even can heal him.
I go over and smack the boy with my hammer.
I shake my fist at thee!
You're gonna kill the boy.
I run over and just
Finish him
crush
off.
his head in with my hammer.
Finish him.
I'll do that.
Alright, so
Don't hurt.
thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the session.
Why
A
not?
bit of roleplay.
Thank you very much.
I'm very
Like and
excited.
subscribe!
Like and subscribe, guys.
Make sure to hit that bell notification to be updated
Every
for
time we say
future
like and
uploads.
subscribe,
Oh, we are incredibly cringe. I apologize for
I
this.
hate all of
Thank you
you.
ever so much for watching.
Not you guys, you guys. I love
Keep
you.
Dungeon and Dragoning.
Dungeon
That's
and
my
Dragon,
catchphrase now.
Jack.
Keep
Keep
Dungeon
calm
and
and
Dragoning.
dragon on.
Keep calm.
Drag
and
on.
That's a good one. All right.
Keep calm
Yeah.
and
Thanks for
drag
watching, and yeah, see you next session.
Keep calm and
Bye.
drag on.